Yeah. People will call and just complain about random stuff that they got going on, and
my parents used to call me until I started like setting boundaries and telling them like, "Hey, man, I really don't want to talk," because they'll just sit on the phone
and just start talking about it.
Talking about everything.
That's the cultural way in our community. Hey, Miracle, what's up? You know, it's your sister. Hey, what's up, girl? Let me tell you about something. You just start talking. Mm-hmm. Or, man, let me tell you what mama them did. Or, you know, I went round to your Auntie Dora's house, and they just start.
Yes,
they just start.
It's the gossiping and screenshotting and stuff for me.
Yep. Put you in a group chat. Hey, it's the family group chat, right? Or this is the friend group chat. I've had people do that with me, and immediately, right, we start seeing, girl, y'all see what they put on Facebook? Or, man, y'all see me and so-and-so got into it. Or, bro, what y'all think about this random, irrelevant ass shit that has nothing to do with health, diet, finances, being a better person, changing our character, generational curses we can break, land that we could purchase, businesses that we could start, events that are going on that we could attend or that some people may want to. It's always vacations to go party and twerk and drink and smoke. It's always shit that's going on online. Who snitched? Who got HIV? Who just killed somebody? Who drunk drove? Who all this stuff that don't have nothing to do. Who on the T app? Who cheating on who? All the stuff that have nothing to do with the things that go along with organizing your life, being a more valuable individual, not just to others, but to yourself, most importantly. Some of us, we have to get in a space where we make it clear that I am more valuable to me than I once was. I used to not be able to trust my own mind. Does everybody understand this?
Yes.
The other thing is, and this is a gem for y'all, right? And I want y'all to really take this in. And there's a video I'm going to post later on, on this. But just to keep it simple for y'all. People with trust issues, right? And just to go back, right? People that have unresolved trauma, right? Because you can have trust issues from shit that happened to you in your childhood or in the past with family, with friends, in relationships, right? This is, life. Then there are people that you have trust issues because, you've had a hard life. A lot of the choices based on you not being educated or you being ignorant to a lot of adult things when you got grown, you struggled a lot or you made choices that put you in a bad position or you were around people that their choices affected you in a negative way. So you don't have much confidence, not just in self, but in your environment, right? And this proposes a problem because when we go look at it from a psychology space, it really affects your ability to know that you can survive, your mindset on life getting better and you doing well and things headed in a growth and an upward space. So it really can put you in a depressed space when you're unsure of whether things are going to be all right or not. And this is why you see a lot of people that they are attached in a very unhealthy way to faith. Right. And when I'm saying faith, I'm talking about certain religious practices and rituals, meaning they are so caught up in the habitual pattern of going to church and just no work, just all faith or prayer in just a repetitive cycle that has to do more with people than a connection with God or a higher power or Allah or, whatever it is that you choose to believe in. And I'm saying this to get to the point that people, for whatever reason, that have trust issues are 90 to 95% liars. I want y'all to really take this in. People that struggle to trust family, and I'm not saying that family is trustworthy. People that struggle to trust people in general in life. People that have these unresolved traumas that have led them to trust issues. People that are in a space that life has not, landed in any one season in a space where they have confidence that things are going to get better. They have trust issues, and because of that, they are liars. The reason why is because if I don't have much confidence in the concept or the idea of trusting in humanity or my fellow people, right? If I don't have this, right? I really don't trust myself in picking people because my belief is you don't trust any of this. So I don't see where I could pick or choose or confidently make choices that will land me in spaces where I can choose to trust, right? And because of that, I'm not an open book. I do not tell the truth. I do not. And I'm not saying an open book in that unhealthy way. I'm saying most of the time I'm not going to be real about what's going on with me because I don't trust any other shit that's going on with y'all. So a lot of the stuff that you're going to get from me is fake energy or attitudes. Or anybody ever met somebody that's fake mean? Like they don't trust people, so they put on this mean persona, but you know them and you know this ain't even really you.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's an example of what I'm explaining. A lot of people that talk about or that you can see, they have a hard time trusting. They are liars themselves, because who would go around telling the truth and being organic to people or to an environment or in a life that they believe does not offer them anything that is worth trusting or truthful or organic back? Does everybody understand that?
Yep.
And so it gets deeper, right? When you don't trust, you're a liar, and you often lie, like somebody just said, about things you have going on in your life, the way you feel about certain stuff. Rather it is, like I said, the fake mean, or even the faking nice, and you really despise or don't like certain stuff. Often a bitterness or a space of, I look at things as unfair. And then there is the procrastination, right? The self-sabotaging, the not making certain decisions that will solve issues in your life. And going back to what I said, a lot of these people end up in a space where they focus on things that do not fall under their control. Does everybody understand this?
Yes.
Yes, and it does turn into, a more and more toxic lifestyle, because they lie a lot and then they assume that everybody else is lying, even when we're not.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is when you get people that they often move a certain way with you because they've assumed or told themselves that you are doing certain shit. And it's because they do that shit and not the exact same thing. But the lies is what I'm putting emphasis on. People that don't trust are usually liars at the core. And it's not because they just grew up a bad person and things like that, but they don't have, when you look at the concept of trust, it's a choice. They don't have that confidence that the environment or life has positive people to trust. And so if I can't trust the environment, if I can't trust people, if I can't trust, that certain things will be okay, right? It puts me in a space where I'm not going to be organic and truthful and, on the up and up with people. And a lot of people don't realize this. And so when you talk to people like me that,